D'Antoni for just a minute. His primary concern defensively, stopping Steph Curry. Coach said he changes the geometry of the court with his shooting. And Kevin, this is no time for advanced math, but they have no choice.
Thank you, David. The rebound by Harden. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rose gets the bucket.
Boy, what a warrior Derrick Rose is. This guy gets buckets through contact out there. So tough.
Curry against Rose. Thompson outside. Over Harden. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Rose. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And it's 6 points for Rose.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
And Greg, one of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Drummond, and that one is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Thibault. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
Pass to Drummond. Tries again. Goes up again. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Curry. For 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
And here is Drummond after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Rose attacking. Warriors with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll.
Now, here's Nurkic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 2 on the clock. Here's Thompson. Got it from 16 feet.
Well, you've got to mix up your looks and where you score from. And right now, Klay Thompson, the mid-range jumper on point.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Well, last summer, Greg, was supposed to be a large courtship for Klay Thompson. The injury, though, kind of changed things in his free agency.
It didn't take long for him to re-sign with the Warriors. I think as soon as the team offered him a max deal, he signed. It looks like the Splash Brothers will be together for quite some time.
Substitution here. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Andre Drummond. Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Jordan McRae in for Derrick Rose. Here's McRae. Pass to Carroll. And here's Harden. Hernan Gomez kicks to Harden. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Bowman passes to Thompson. Muscala with the ball. Carroll covering. That's tipped.
Oh, Kevin, that is a terrific effort by Willie, doing his best to become a better rim protector.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Harden against Waiters. Hernan Gomez down low. Passes to McRae. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And he's good on the 3-ball. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Harden against Waiters. Now Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Steph Curry talks about the visual drills he does to help his play.
It's a cognitive and neurological drill.
The improvement he's made, Greg, in his ball handling has really unlocked his game.
I mean, able to keep his head up as he attacks off the dribble, read the defense, and drills like that can only help.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Muscala is out there with Chris, and there's Klay Thompson, then there's Dion Waiters, and it's Bowman in at the 1. That's the Warriors' 5. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Los Angeles Lakers. The dish now to Waiters. Shoots over Carroll. Waiters no luck. Rockets leading by 7. Inside, House. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Waiters outside. Sinks the triple. Waiters got 6.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's McRae. Misses off the left iron. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Waiters. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's McRae. He's guarded by Waiters. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And this is what we've been waiting for all summer long, all off season long. After many months, Doris, basketball is finally back.
And what's incredible, Kevin, is the NBA's popularity just continues to grow. There's worldwide enthusiasm. The NBA players represent the league so well, and my goodness gracious, can they play some basketball?
Interesting how now the league, Doris, is commanding the calendar all year round. It used to be such a seasonal game. Now it's 365 days a year.
So many storylines throughout the course of the summer. Who's playing where and with whom?
Here's Curry following the score by Derrick Rose. Thibault the pass to Waiters. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Houston. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Rose. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a moment here to check out some numbers for Nurkic. Great showing for him last season. 12 in rebounding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team. Robert Covington's checked in for Jordan McRae.
Kevin, the vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Curry passes to Waiters. Curry against Rose. And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Curry against Rose. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Now McLemore after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. McLemore dishes to Rose. With some art. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Second, Stephen Curry.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Boy, what a roller coaster career it has been for Derrick Rose. One-time league MVP, now just trying to fit in with the rest of his guys. This is not an easy transition.
James Harden, he's checked in for Houston.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart. And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. Can they get it? It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Covington into the lane.
Well, make no mistake, Robert Covington is a big-time athlete. Puts it on the deck and finishes.
On the pass to Nurkic. Down low, Waiters. No good that time. Good work defensively by Harden. 1:39 left in the first half of the game. Covington finds Harden. Shoots a fader. Here's Drummond. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's Thibault. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Harden surveying the D. Stolen by Waiters. To the right side. Thibault, the pass to Waiters. Green kicks to Curry. Clock at 6. From deep. That shot misses. And it's Houston the other way.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Here's Rose, stolen by Waiters. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Curry. Waiters outside. Off target from outside. And we've reached halftime in this one. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Houston holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They lead by 14. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection.
And that should do it with the second half about to be.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. I don't like what Rose has done in this one so far.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Harden out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Covington in at the three spot.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket for Nurkic.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
Nurkic with the block. Here's Thibault. Almost, but it rolls out.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Curry from deep three-point range. Second chance shot. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Nurkic, drilled from 11 feet out. Nurkic has got 4 points this quarter. Harden against Thompson. Fires the three, and James Harden good for three.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And Doris, for as great as Klay Thompson is with his shooting and his scoring, you have to acknowledge his terrific defense as well.
Kevin, he is elite on the defensive end of the floor. For Klay Thompson, he's tall enough, he's long enough, he's got exceptional feet, exceptional length, incredible discipline, stick-to-itiveness. Any defensive quality you could hope for, Klay Thompson has it.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Daniel House has checked in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. And McRae subbed in for Derrick Rose. Here's McRae. 17-point lead, their biggest. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Curry. Thompson right side. Shoots over Carroll, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Harden outside. Pass to McCray. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. It's good on the putback. Hernan Gomez has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here is Muscala. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Here's McCray. He's got 6. Floats one up, and Harden with the lay-in. Harden's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Back to Curry. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Hernan Gomez has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Stolen by Harden.
Yo, man up on James.
Here's McCray. 8 points for him. Pass to Carroll. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's covered by Thompson. It's blocked.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector.
Misses the layup.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's McCray. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. 6 to shoot. Can they get it? No good on that one. So Houston will take it the other way. Passes it to Harden. It's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Waiters is checked in for the Warriors. And the Rockets making a change here as well. McLemore's checked in for Damari Carroll. Now the pass to McLemore. Harden outside. Nailed from 3-point land. James Harden's got 12 now in this quarter.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second makes sense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Thompson with the bucket.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's Harden. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Curry passes to Waiters. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets on top, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Deion Waiters. He's out there with Edwards. Mike Muscala out there with Langford. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three. He might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he makes the first. People look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.